What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to another episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. How y'all doing? I'm Glick, as always. We got Tony in the house, so give me just a second. I'll bring him up. Hopefully, you guys had a good Monday. Start your week out right. We're here to make it just a little bit better, maybe, or worse. I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it. But if you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And don't forget, you can get every single episode of the podcast all up to date. I just actually got Saturday's episode put up right before we came on here because, as I said Saturday, I am always working. So I was doing three things at once trying to get tonight's show ready. But you can listen to every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and basically everywhere you listen to podcasts at. You just give us a search, give us a follow. You'll find us. You want to listen to Saturdays because Glick had some big news that may or may not affect his life. But you also got an email you guys can reach us at. If you'd like to, you can email us about damn near anything and everything at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And if you're interested in any merch stuff, we do have a merch store at teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsensepodcast. And don't forget, you can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Again, all at Nonsensical Nonsense. So do us a favor. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Go give us the old double thumbing. That's a reach around from way back in the day. And don't forget, we don't ask for much. The one thing we will ask from you guys is give us a share. Tell your friends. Don't be greedy. Don't keep us to yourselves. There is more than enough of us to go around. Tony and I are both over 6 feet tall and well over 200 pounds.
And I'm in the mood.
And Jeff is just a guy. You're going to get out of your mood. You're not going to bring your mood in here, sir.
I'm in the mood.
You're not going to bring your mood in here. Damn it.
I'm in the fucking mood.
I take it today didn't go as well as you might have hoped it would
have. Read the name. Just read the name.
I don't need to read the name.
Just read the name.
I don't need to read the name. I just know what it's like being a single dad when the mom's still breathing. Trust me. Been there, doing that. Just
unfortunate for me, there's nothing big on the news. There's nothing real going on. The NBA playoffs, big ups to the Miami Heat for beating up on the Celtics so far, even though I like Marcus Smart as a basketball player. I'm not
fuck Boston.
Yeah, I like Marcus Smart as a ball player. That's my man on the back in the NBA right now. I like him as a player.
Yeah. I just don't like anything Boston related, including especially their sports teams.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Hockey is getting down to the nitty gritty.
I need to save a broadcast for later. I can't even make it long enough. It's just going to be a rant. Oh boy.
Just going to go in there and just rant.
I mean, I get those moments. You know, since we ain't got our
I was gonna say, if you're awake,
we don't have our former neighborhood around, so it don't feel the same just doing it out there in the open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
you're just talking to open air, so talking ain't the answer.
If you're awake, you're having one of those moments. Outside of when you come out here, I don't know you not to do a live where you're in a mood and you're ranting about something. That's the truth. Even if it starts out that you're not going to rant about something, it turns into
wind up. Yeah. Hey, Debbie.
Oh my gosh, dude! I feel like I don't know why, but my body is fucking killing me. I feel like I was in a car accident. I don't know what the hell's going on. Nothing happened. I just woke up. Hey, Debbie. I don't know, dude. Like my neck all the way down into my shoulder and my back and everything's all stiff. I came home and jumped in, took a hot-ass shower. I was in there for like a half hour. And it started to loosen up a little bit. Like not so bad now. But I don't know what the hell I did, man. That's the thing. I didn't do shit. Yesterday, I just kind of, we just kind of hung around the house.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. It's a turn-up truck show.
Debbie, read a name. I'll talk with y'all later because I'm trying to keep my cool.
Try it. I can appreciate that. Now, I did get Saturday's episode posted. I meant to do it yesterday, but I got sidetracked watching football all day.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into that UFSL or UFSL, yeah. That's what it is. I'm getting into that this season. I don't have a team yet, but I got a lot of players I like to watch play. Those guys are out there balling their asses off too.
I'm trying to respond to messages, so forgive me.
Oh, you're good. So I was we'll get into that here in a few. I was we were talking Saturday. The next deep dive I was gonna go into was gonna be like abandoned amusement parks and like the creepy history or
right
dark reasons why they closed or whatever. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And I came across something that was completely, totally off subject for what I was looking for, but I started reading through it and scrolling through it. Shit had me dying. It's one of those things where just shows that even the smart people, or the people that we think are smart, are incredibly fucking stupid. But Jeffrey must be working. I don't know. I haven't really heard much from him today.
You haven't heard from him that much today?
Yeah, Jeff.
Damn.
I'm assuming he's working.
I would call that a safe assumption. I would.
But hell, who knows? It would be.
Let me tell everybody out there, I am pretty much over this Amber Johnny trial, or the Johnny Amber trial, or whatever trial y'all want to call it.
Yeah.
They both got their own shit. I hate that it's publicized, plain and simple.
You are just now over it? I've been over it since before it started.
Well, they didn't take me 5 minutes, and I didn't want to hear, but it's all over social media for the most part.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere. I mean, I've seen the videos. Some of the stuff in there is just
a lot of it is trivial to me.
It's a lot of trivial bullshit, but then some of the stuff
is why they got it out in public like this. That's what's confusing me. Why is this story out in public?
But then some of the stuff is just comical, like her lawyers cannot be that fucking bad.
The case can be that damn simple and just making it public. That's what it is. That's my point.
Well, they're celebrities, and that's the day and age we live in.
And there's ratings, yes, and everybody wants to start talking about Ukraine and monkeypox and COVID and Biden looking like he had
$5+ a gallon for gas.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on gas.
I actually heard, not to get like really started on that whole subject, but I actually heard that several gas stations, like California, New York, and whatnot, actually went in and reprogrammed their pumps and stuff to be prepared for double-digit gas prices this summer. I'm gonna quit my fucking job and go on welfare.
That ain't gonna help.
Yeah, well, because I want to leave my house.
You still gotta pay the DoorDash people. You gotta pay the Instacart people.
No, I got food stamps. I'm gonna go to the gas stations.
No shit. Food stamps. $2.60. The fuck you would.
I don't eat like you, man. I don't think anybody eats like you.
That's why I look so skinny, y'all. I've cut down on my eating.
I don't think anybody eats like you. Unless like competitive eaters or some shit.
Yeah.
No, I eat twice a day. I eat lunch. I might eat breakfast.
I cut down to twice a day.
Yeah. I eat lunch. I either eat lunch or breakfast, and then I eat dinner. And then I have a snack.
It's 4:10 here, which is crazy.
Nice, Roger. It is.
Who would they say in California? There was like 689 regular, some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's in Columbus. It was 4:45 today. So it's cheaper than that here in town. I don't know what it is. It's always
I
cheaper
always
in
want to
town.
tell you I don't drive nowhere unless you got to.
I go to work and I come home.
What up, Tony? What up, Roger?
That's about the extent of my driving. Except for when I go down to Cincinnati, but I don't give a fuck how much gas prices are.
Shit.
I don't give a damn how much gas prices are. That's not going to stop me from going down to see my woman.
Well, she'll come to you too, so you're good.
Well, yeah, there's that. But my car probably gets a hell of a lot better gas mileage than hers. What's going on, Tony? It takes me a quarter tank of gas to drive down there and back.
And back?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad at all.
A little over a quarter tank to drive there and back.
That ain't America. That's them oil companies. The president.
Yeah, it's $4.17 here in town for gas.
$4.17.
Yeah, I just looked. I mean, it was higher than that last week, so it's actually down like 60 cents from last week.
Shit, it's up here. It dropped down below $4 for a couple of days and went back up.
That's where you got to capitalize on your speedy rewards or Sheets or whatever, because like Sheets is running a thing right now. And I don't know how many of you know what Sheets is or have ever heard of Sheets. It's brand new to Ohio, but you already get 3 cents off with your rewards card. But when you activate your card for the first 90 days after you activate it, after your first time getting gas with it, you get an additional 15 cents off a gallon. Right. So you gotta. That's why I do my speedy points every month. You pick a perk, and I just go double fuel points. So when I go get gas, I get double the points, so my points add up faster.
Right.
Because regardless, at the end of the day, we all need gas. We all have to get gas. Doesn't really matter how high it goes, not unless you're going to start walking your ass or riding a bicycle. Because ever since the gas prices went up, they jacked up the prices on all the electric cars. Can't nobody afford them.
Exactly. Russian diplomat resigns in protest of Moscow's aggressive war. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Elon Musk.
I don't blame them fuckers.
He had to raise the prices of his cars after he went and bought Twitter.
Shit. Because he dropped them for a little bit.
Yeah, which now that's up in the air if he's going to follow through with the purchase.
He's going to follow through. Well,
they're doing an investigation. I guess he found out that, which, I mean, I don't know how you didn't know it, where like I think it was like 55% of the quote unquote users on Twitter were fake bots. They weren't real accounts.
Yeah.
So
because everybody got fake accounts.
Mm-hmm. Well, not even that. Those bot accounts, like those.
Why y'all so phony? Why y'all so phony? One account per person. Is it that damn hard?
I have 2 accounts. I have my account, my personal account that I very rarely use, and I have the Nonsensical Nonsense account. Same thing with Instagram.
I understand business.
Same thing with Facebook. Same thing with TikTok. I don't even use my personal account. So
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, where's Jay at when you need him, when we can ask somebody about having 975 different accounts. Or Pena. Pena's got himself a few accounts too, don't he?
Pena's got a couple. Jay's got plenty.
Jay's got enough accounts for everybody to have one. And I think my original personal Instagram account, my daughter took over.
I believe you.
That I had forever and a day ago. Because my old Vapid Chill or whatever, what I used to do Periscope, that Instagram account became my personal account when I created the podcast one.
Right. My family's messaging me, and I got friends messaging me too, so you gotta forgive me.
Everybody's gotta get the.
A lot of people checking on me because of my day, so
yeah, everybody's gotta get the tea.
Yes, they do.
I know how that goes. And that conversation today, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't care. I'm not in it. I don't want to be in it. I don't. Y'all need to just handle that on your own.
No, sometimes we vent to each other, and I'm trying to keep this under wraps because I'm just fucking irate.
Well, yeah, and much like we tried to explain to Mike too, when you're in the situation, you don't want to say or do anything that could come back and kick you in the ass because we do put this out there, so you got to be careful what you say and do.
Well, that's going to happen. Being careful is not an issue. The whole thing is when you try to do things the right way and shit goes left or somebody uses your calmness against you.
No, trust me, I know how that goes.
That's my fucking fury.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how everybody wants us to be mature. Everybody wants us to be calm. Everybody wants us to keep our temper under control. But then you do some underhanded shit and smirk. That's how wars start.
No, I get that.
That is how wars start. That is how conflict starts. You're instigating, agitating ass.
Mm-hmm.
Made this shit happen. But then we in the wrong for acting first, even though you incited this shit because you know how to play against a motherfucker's emotion. That goes to any and everybody out this motherfucker. You know what? I'm trying not to do this shit. Y'all gonna make me some of y'all may be sick. Petty people get on my nerves. No damn more.
No, hey.
Be sick. I'm too old for petty. That would be a grown folk standard. Petty is old.
Hey,
couple the law play the victim harder than people that use the law in their defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on y'all's asses.
Hey, a couple weekends ago, I put my foot down and there was no more Mr. Nice Guy, and I put somebody in check real quick in a hurry, and I don't think they particularly expected it and didn't know how to fucking react to it. Because they
mishaps. Lord have mercy.
Because they changed their tune real quick and in a hurry. I was like, tired of being nice and people walking all over me and shit. So I get that, man. I understand it more than you may know. Exactly, Roger. Exactly. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. Other people's shit does not pertain to me. And I'm not talking about Tony. Tony, I'm not talking about you.
I don't believe you.
Well, maybe I am talking to Tony.
That's why
no, I'm just kidding. Putting some deodorant on.
I feel like Kobe when he had to sit up there in front of everybody and talk about he cheated in front of his wife. No one good in their wife. I still don't believe he cheated on his wife. Boy, he's took advantage of that one more the fuck ever. But
he cheated on his wife. You know he cheated on his wife. Well, I don't think he raped that girl in any way, shape, and or form. But he definitely was banging the fuck out of her. I'm sorry. just like Tiger. Tiger was banging the fuck out of them waitresses. When you start buying expensive gifts, and what Kobe buy her, like a $3 million ring or some shit? Just say I'm sorry. Yeah, you know he was fucking somebody else. Hey, if I wasn't fucking anybody else and I wasn't doing anything wrong, you're not getting apology gifts.
$4 million ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Kobe definitely didn't rape nobody. I don't believe that at all.
That's what Dick Gregory said, right? Dick Gregory had me dying. He said, if I was to go out there and cheat on my wife with and come back and get a $4 million win, my wife would have went to go find 2 more women for me to cheat.
Right? Or here's an idea: just don't cheat at all. It's a whole hell of a lot easier not to cheat than it is to get caught cheating and then have to face those consequences. Don't be a scumbag. Don't cheat.
Roger, I don't know. I'm on standby. I'm waiting. Quite frankly, I think they need to hurry the fuck up.
Never more.
Alternatives.
Quoteth the Crow, as Jeff said Sunday or Saturday night.
I don't know, Roger.
And his
home there. I don't care what nobody says.
Ku Klux Klan.
I don't care what nobody says. We're still in touch with each other. I don't care what nobody says. Yes, it was our data, but we paid for that shit. Yes, we was up all night, but we enjoyed that shit. Yes, there was a bunch of craziness, but we look forward to seeing each other. Boy, y'all Haps haters make me sick.
I'm in touch with very few people from that app, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I am perfectly fine with it.
I ain't worried about Periscope. Haps was better than Periscope.
I wouldn't say that.
He might bring it back.
I don't know that. I don't think Periscope will come back. I think it'll just become Twitter Live because
crazy never went nowhere.
Well, no, it didn't. It's still
everybody's still using that same type of shit.
when we go live on Twitter, it's the Periscope format.
Exactly.
You just can't comment and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So Periscope was really cool. And then they started to add some new features, like where you could add audio guests and stuff like that. You couldn't do video and stuff or whatever, but you could add guests to come in and do audio. But then right before the downfall, they started doing the update where you could do the videos and like have people come on screen with you. I enjoyed Periscope. I was on it from Jump Street. Oh, excuse me. But
Periscope was a mess. I used to watch the Chino Arnold when I first got on it way back. That was 2014, 2015.
Yeah, something like that. I was on it.
And I came off, then I came back on. But everybody was, Twitter was mainly for the celebrities for me.
Mm-hmm.
The celebrities go out there and talk their shit, then everybody started getting up here and talking their shit, then everybody started elaborating on the other shit. I don't even want to hear half what y'all saying because a bunch of y'all talking in circles. A bunch of y'all talking in circles, and a bunch of y'all just trying to see what the hell somebody else gonna say.
I just went on there and did the same thing I did before. Just get on there and have fun. I avoided drama, avoided the dumb people, but unfortunately,
drama will find you.
Drama never finds me
because drama tried to find a new audience. Well, you ain't online enough. I'll give you that.
Well, and that was the other thing. I always went live on Saturdays. There might be the random throughout the week and stuff that I went on Periscope, but I had one issue one time, and that was just some scumbag that tried to make a name for himself by fucking with people. And as I said before, he came in one night, started running this cocksucker, said the wrong thing about my kids. The next day I sent him his address, his phone number, his employer, and his employer's address in a personal message. And I said, "You want to keep playing?" And he never showed up again. And then I had Jay there all the time. But and then there was Jay.
What up, Tim?
Hey, Tim, what's going on, buddy? But yeah, I've never really had too much issue with drama. I just don't. I try not to feed into it too much. Stupid ass people want to come in and say stupid ass things, and at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, they want to come in and start something. But then as soon as you get on their ass, they want to play the victim and go cry to everybody about, "Oh, poor pitiful me. The mean Glick said that I'm a bitch." Well, you are a bitch. So if I said it, I stand beside it.
Okay.
Eventually, they'll just go away because they're not going to want to deal with me anymore. Because once you get me to that point, I'm just going to hurt your fucking feelings repeatedly until you leave. I don't care about what you think or how you feel.
Come at me, I'm going to come back, so fuck it.
I don't have to come at you.
I don't come at you unless you come at me.
Oh, yeah.
Like 50 said, I don't want any problems. But if you want a problem, no problem.
So we got that man shot in the face 27 times. Motherfuckers are walking around superhero. How the hell did that still blows my mind, that he survived that shit. And we're supposed to believe Pac is dead.
Who said that? Glick or Jeff?
Me, I probably did say I love the movie. I'm not gonna say I don't. I love the movie. It is. I've enjoyed it for many years. It doesn't change the fact, Tim, that it's a terrible fucking movie.
Oh shit!
I like a lot of horrible movies. Don't take my.
Oh shit! That was a great movie.
I've got all up in Tim's feelings about that Maximum Overdrive thing. I'm sorry, Tim.
That movie terrified the hell out of me.
I've enjoyed that movie for many years.
Oh hell no!
But as I got older and I watched that movie, I was like, God, this is a dumb fucking movie. It was the same thing with Tremors. I loved Tremors when it first came out. I still do, the original. Not so much after they beat the franchise to death. But, now you look back at it and it's just like, God, this is a dumb fucking movie.
It was good. Very high possibility of that shit being real.
You know what? Yeah, out there in the desert somewhere. Yeah, I absolutely would not.
Radiation tests.
Yeah, where they used to do nuclear bomb tests and shit. Yeah, it would not surprise me if one day the news came up and was like, by the way, giant sandworms active in the Sahara Desert.
With a bone mouth.
Yeah. Travelers are being warned not to visit the Sahara Desert anytime soon.
If you see somebody with no teeth, that's one of the worms.
Yeah.
That's one of the worms.
Like that, I'm going out there. Remote control car with dynamite on it.
We're gonna make a combo horror movie of Tremors and The Hills Have Eyes together.
God damn, that'd be a fucked up ass movie.
Hey,
especially if them inbred hillbillies were able to train the sandworms, and they were like,
to exist.
Yeah, right.
They ain't gonna eat me, but they're gonna eat you.
List of places not to visit. Where's my pin? And then
highway. Right on the fucking highway. Let's take this back road. Fuck you. Ever since Wrong Turn and Deliverance, fuck you.
Yeah, I've seen this movie.
I've seen this road.
Hey, you know what's crazy? One time I was coming up, I think I was coming up here to Ohio from South Carolina. And, like I said, because certain areas you go through in West Virginia, especially on the turnpike in the mountains, you just know, you're like, all right, I need to make sure I get gas here and just keep rolling because
in the air.
Yeah.
Tim, got a question for you.
I'm with my wife. Now you can tell her what you think of the Critters submission. Oh, the Critters submission was Très Magnifique. You beat Tim. You took the Chatters Box Championship with one pick. You pulled a Glick.
Gave it to you.
I think we all agreed. No. That was such a shitty movie. But again,
you like Jeepers Creepers 1?
I'm with you, Tony. Critters is another one of those movies. It was a terrible fucking movie, absolutely terrible. But I watched it when I was younger. I enjoy watching it, and it did terrify me when I was younger. Jeepers Creepers 1 was good, man. You got to stop. It was something new to the horror genre. This motherfucker gonna swear to the day he dies that Maximum Overdrive was a good movie and a scary movie. But he's going to shit on Jeepers Creepers.
Fucking Jeepers Creepers 1. Come on, man.
Jeepers Creepers.
Do the air level on you.
Where'd you get those peepers? It was a good movie. But I don't think they needed to go. What did they do? 3 movies after the first one?
They did
2 movies. There was 3 total.
Okay, Debbie.
I think there was 3 total. I don't think they needed that. Second one wasn't too bad, but I mean they did the same thing with Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead was a cool concept with the first one, but then they started beating it to death, and then they did the Halloween shit. And they were like 3 or 4 in and did 2 movies that made no sense that had nothing to do with the movie whatsoever.
Right. Shit.
I'm on that horror genre. I'll be on your ass all day.
I mean, I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can do this. What was that movie that nobody heard of that you picked?
Q.
Yeah.
You gotta be old school to remember that shit.
Yeah.
That movie came out in theaters and they were talking about it.
We're gonna try to hit the softball out of the park and just pick any movie that was a sci-fi original because you know you're not wrong because they're all bad.
Wrong Turn was one of the best horror flicks for its time ever. That very first one was an absolute classic.
Oh yeah, Wrong Turn
was a sit on the edge of your seat through the whole movie kind of movie. Mm-hmm. What wants to know what you think of the OG It.
OG It, the Pennywise movie, the original with Tim Curry. Yeah.
Listen, that movie had me when he pulled the kid through the storm drain, and then when he looked at the yearbook and the blood tear came off his face. I was done. That movie had me. I couldn't. Yeah, I remember I was in high school when it came out. We always in school when they talking about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "How do you know people gonna cry?"
I'm probably not, I guess, the biggest Stephen King movie fan. I like The Shining. I like Sometimes they come back. Sometimes they come back again. I'm gonna get shit on.
Come back some more. Sometimes
yeah.
they keep coming back.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Why do they keep coming back? Stop coming back.
I never watched them. You know that? They made a bunch
really?
of movies. Sometimes they come back. Sometimes they come back again.
Yeah, I think there's three.
Sometimes they come back and they ain't leaving in the first damn place.
But I don't hate on Stephen King. The problem that I have with his movies, they're too long, and I get bored.
It's a story.
I know, but I get bored, and that was the problem with
the end.
That was the problem with the original and even the remake of it. Like, I get it. There's a clown and he feeds off here, and they were scary fucking movies. Don't get me wrong, it was scary. Even the remake was scary as fuck. But I mean, I'd say I liked both movies. I won't shit on them because they were good.
I haven't watched the second one. I got 15 minutes in the second one. I was done. Them arms came out and he pulled it. First of all, stop killing the kids in horror movies. Y'all killing me. Y'all killed the kid. Fuckers.
Kill all them fucking kids.
Stop killing the kids.
Kill all the kids. Kill them all. Hey, but the kids get their revenge in Children of the Corn. Don't tell me that little creepy bastard coming out the corn, Ezekiel and all of them. Old blonde haired.
First one once. And I didn't watch
Nice. That would be cool.
Between that shit and fucking, what was it, Village of the Damned with Christopher Reeve? Yeah, that one kind of messed my head up too.
Yeah.
All them little blonde haired kids with them eyes. No, hell no, I'm leaving. Girl, you look
It's hard for me to say I'm not a Stephen King fan because I do like a lot of his stuff. I like his movies. Just sometimes they're really long and sometimes they're really confusing. I'm not the smartest person in the world. Like,
Years wasn't all that, but I could tell it was a good book.
Salem's Lot was really good, baby.
Watch it.
Jody just asked me if I'd ever seen Salem's Lot. I've actually seen probably all of Stephen King's movies, even the Netflix ones. There's one on there called 1922. It's actually pretty good. And Castle Rock on Hulu is a Stephen King television show.
Yeah.
If you guys have never watched that, check that out. It's a little bit old, but it's really cool how they tie a lot of his movies into the TV show. In this one town up in Maine, Castle Rock.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't bad. What's the one with the cat?
Was that like Skinwalkers or Sleepwalkers? Yeah,
Sleepwalkers. Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
That was all right. I still stand by Silver Bullet and Maximum Overdrive. I stand with those.
Silver Bullet was a crazy movie. That was a movie that I remember watching as a kid, and I loved it. And then I watched it a few years back, and I was like, I'm gonna hate this fucking movie because it looks so dumb. But I didn't. I still enjoyed it. Yeah.
One of Gary Busey's best movies.
Well, you can't really go wrong with Gary Busey 9 times out of 10 because it's either partially sane Gary Busey or completely out of his fucking mind Gary Busey, and both are fantastic in my opinion.
Right.
So
you did. You're right.
His son's just as fucking is the same.
His son's good. He's in a bunch of movies.
Oh yeah, he's in a ton of movies. But sometimes I know it's not just. Sometimes I get Nick Nolte and Gary Busey confused. They're basically the same, except Busey has fucked up chompers, and Nolte's got a decent set of chompers.
He's got smaller eyes than Busey. That's the difference.
They're basically the same.
Oh God, maybe just a stand, but he's in his movies, Debbie. He's in a lot of his movies somewhere. He slides himself in them. Stephen King's going down epically.
But back in the day, those TV miniseries are really what fucked me up with Stephen King, because he was the man at a goddamn cliffhanger.
I know when The Stand came out, my mother said, "No, you are not watching this."
Because I believe sometimes they come back.
Was it The Stand or was it the other one? One of them long trilogy, 3-4 part movies he did.
Yeah, I believe sometimes they came back was a TV miniseries as well, originally.
Not that I remember. Weren't they about vampires or some shit?
Sometimes they come back. I think it was like demons, devil worshippers that did some satanic ritual, and then they were demons. And
I'm not fucking with Dr. Sleep. I'm gonna tell y'all all right now. No.
I've been wanting to watch that. I haven't gotten around to watching it because I love The Shining, but I don't know how I feel about Dr. Sleep.
The Dark Tower and Thinner I did like. Thinner was okay for
Thinner.
Yeah.
I was like, this bitch.
That big motherfucker losing all that damn weight. It wasn't the dead zone.
Does he go all out on Halloween? He's got a place down in Florida too. I guess he stays at.
I
a good
forgot
majority of
Running Man was a Stephen King movie. That was good.
Rain Man?
No, The Running Man.
Oh, The Running Man. Yeah.
Lawnmower Man. I forgot about that.
That was a crazy movie.
Sometimes they come back to. I think you might have been right. They only got one from this movie. I forgot about Graveyard Shift.
Graveyard Shift was good. Stand By Me was and Shawshank was Stephen King movies.
Yeah.
Fuck Pet Sematary 2. Pet Sematary 1 was good. Misery was awesome. The Mist pissed me off.
I don't like Misery. Rose Red was okay. 11/22/63. What the hell is that?
Green Mile was Stephen King as well.
Yes, it was. I'm running through them now.
I'm actually, speaking of Stephen King, he did the original Firestarter movie.
Yes.
And they just redid that, and I kind of want to watch it. It looks.
Let me know.
It looks like they stayed true to the original.
Yeah.
And the little girl that's in the movie, she looks just like Drew Barrymore when Drew was little.
Drew was the shit. I hate what happened to her. Drew was the shit.
She still is the shit.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
All right. How many of you SOBs out here love Saw? The first, second, and third Saws were epic.
First and second were good. After that, I was done.
Third was good. Fourth, I give it. Who was Pumpkinhead? What was Pumpkinhead? Pumpkinhead was a horror movie.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead was
didn't get a lot of fanfare, but it hit theaters.
The first couple were really good. But then they just
started just going there.
It just
was all right. He's coming out around the same time Hellraiser was out. Saw fucked my head up. That first Saw blew my mind.
Hellraiser was another one that first 3 movies were awesome, and then it just was like, all right, we're beating this horse to death. Same with I know I'm about to catch some hell here, but the Puppet Master movies were fucking awesome. Yeah. First 3, maybe 4, and then after that they just it was too much.
Yeah. What's the other one? Old boy had that ball with the blade in it. What's the name of that damn movie?
It was,
Green Mile with Stephen King, Tim. Yes.
Phantasm.
That motherfucker just scared me from the poster.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even watch the movie. The poster scared me. How you get a flying orb and a blade come out that motherfucker? Good.
Walken did a horror movie back in the day. What was that damn movie? There was a couple of them.
Christopher Walken?
Yeah, it took me a long time not to be afraid of Christopher Walken. The Prophecy.
The Prophecy was epic. That was epic shit. That was epic shit. He was smooth on the other side of the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker killed you with kindness.
Darn balls. Fucking, that movie was crazy. It was a good movie, though.
What a decent damn fucking horror movie. I've seen some good ones. Saw Wrong Turn.
The Cabin in the Woods was good. I liked the concept of it.
Which one?
That was the one that Chris Helmsworth and they went out to the cabin, and then it was like 20 stories underground. They had where they created the quote unquote horror movies and stuff like that. And all the monsters and villains and slashers were down there, and it was like a NASA setup, and they would kind of pick and play out the scenarios the way they wanted to. It was all right.
I didn't watch that.
The original Cabin Fever.
House of a Thousand Corpses was ridiculous.
Rob Zombie, that
I'm not messing with Rob Zombie. Yeah, I'm not messing with him.
I like his movies though.
Man, Devil's Rejects was
yeah.
I said that dude's too much.
And they wrapped it up with what was that called? From Evil or something like that, where they just kind of wrapped, because those movies, all 3 were intertwined.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? House of Thousand. Three from Hell.
I don't know that one.
That one came out a couple years ago. Kind of intertwined House of a Thousand Corpse and Devil's Reject all into one trilogy. Stephen King is one of those guys like John Carpenter and Wes Craven. If you dig into their
Wes Craven.
their movies and stuff like that, there's a lot that will surprise you and kind of shock you.
I forgot about Wes. About Wes Craven. Brother, where art thou? I haven't seen that movie yet.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't watched it. Now, if you don't remember Shocker was a good movie. I do remember that.
Yeah, I remember Shocker. That was with the convicted felon or the murderer that they put down and they put him in the electric chair.
Yeah, but guess who the dude was? This would trip me out. The guy that played Shocker was assistant director Skinner on X-Files. You remember Mulder and Scully's boss?
Yeah.
That was the same dude.
I can kind of picture his face, but...
Great fucking
yeah. That guy has been in every goddamn... Yes. He was in... what was that show that I was watching that he was in? Oh, he's in the updated version of Walker. And he was also in Supernatural. I believe he played their grandfather in Supernatural. But he played Walker's dad in the updated version of Walker.
Scream. Scream was excellent. We're not gonna front on Scream. 1 and 2 were great. 3 and 4 started getting crazy.
I'm not gonna shit on any of the Screams. Actually, I enjoyed them all.
Was was off the chain.
Which one?
Final Destination. Those were off the chain movies.
Yeah, but they just got a little bit too much after like the third one. Yeah, I was again awesome concept, but then it had so much success that they beat it to death. And that's what they did with Saw.
Yeah, but I mean, they were very the storyline of Saw was absolutely creative. Absolutely creative. I can't debate that storyline. I can't debate the plot twist at the end. Those should be nominated for every award. They did that shit. And for those of you that don't like this movie, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I did like it when I watched it. If you didn't see that Fantasy Island movie, I did like it. I thought it was okay. I saw what they did. I know what they was doing. Yes, it's going to drive you crazy. Tim, do not antagonize this dude, please. Do not antagonize this dude. Oh my God, he's going to do it.
I'm not even laughing at her. I'm not even laughing at him. The message I just got. Fuck you, Jeff. It's not from Jeff. It's from Jody. But she said, "What's up, Daddy?"
I don't see you in the chat, Jody. I don't believe it was you.
I never used to like that, and now it just does something to me when she says it.
Yes, baby. Yeah. That's a good.
See you this weekend. Keep talking that mess. I'll see you this weekend. I'll be down there Friday.
It's a good feeling, Pimp. It's a good feeling.
I'll be sitting on the couch when you get home from work Friday night. What's up?
You're good, my girlfriend. When I would go to Pensacola and see, I'll be laying on the couch in my underwear, watching Star Trek reruns. What you doing watching Star Trek? Fall right asleep watching Next Generation.
I ain't even gonna lie. I do that shit too. I'll go down there if she's at work, man. I hit her couch, and I lay down there on the couch and I'll put something on TV. And she got a little Yorkie. He jumps right up in my lap, curls up, man. We both go to sleep.
That's a good life.
Yeah.
When the dog like you, you're good.
Is this what you wanted, Tim?
All right, let me
Go.
give you a decent damn
Yeah.
thing.
You gotta wait for the beat to drop.
Yeah, wait for the bass to kick in on that bad boy.
You know what's fucked up? I don't even know how it happened, but I was driving. What was I doing? Was it this morning? God damn, where's my brain at? It was either this morning or, yeah, I think it was this morning on my way to work after I dropped the kids off. That just started playing. I listened to Tune In the morning because I listened to morning show out of Tampa. And then out of nowhere, fucking YouTube just kicked up and that started playing. And that bass does when it kicks in, it sounds good. I didn't even change it. I was just kind of like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Meow. What in the blue hell?
Random rip. I love this from that movie. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know they had a video. This is my first time seeing this video. Bout.
That was Ferris Bueller. Yeah, Ferris Bueller. Bueller.
Oh yeah, you going on the playlist? Fuck this shit. I forgot about that shit. I've been watching that movie. I was like, I gotta get that song.
Man, I haven't watched that movie in forever. I'm still fucked up. They had me so fucked up. Even when I watched that movie originally when I was younger, as a kid, and they jacked up that car, his dad's car, and we're like, we're gonna put it in reverse and reverse the mileage. Even as a kid, I was like, I don't think that's how that works.
I didn't know nothing about cars, and I felt something bad about that.
Yeah, that fucking Jack's kicked out that car, right out. I was like, oh.
And then he was like, he don't care. Shit, I want to be alive now.
Yeah,
I will be that ghost on your wall right there in that corner.
That is so creepy, man. That is so trippy back there. I've never noticed that until y'all pointed it out. Now I can't help but see it, but I just let him hang out with us. He apparently enjoys the show. As long as he stays on the wall, we're good. Or she, he or she, whatever your pronouns may be. I don't want to offend.
Right, so you know.
Don't need no woke ghost getting pissed off at me. It's ma'am. My bad, bro. I mean,
Bout.
Yeah, another great movie from the 80s that I haven't seen in forever, and I wonder if I could find it. Speaking of songs, Weird Science. Fucking turned his brother into a giant pile of shit. Is Matt Broderick not cool anymore?
Who?
Matthew Broderick, who was in Ferris Bueller.
Well, he was back when he was cool. I got you on that, but I think he did good in Glory. He was definitely good in Ferris Bueller. Shit, what else did he do? Godzilla. I loved him in Godzilla. I thought it was good. I know people didn't like that movie, but I loved it.
I feel like he did. Maybe I'm thinking of John Cusack. But I thought Matthew Broderick did a horror movie that was really good. Oh, he's in the new Lion King, the live action Lion King. He played Simba.
He played Simba in the new Lion King?
Yeah, the live action one? Or the grown up? Or what? No, the original. So I'm assuming grown up Simba, he was Simba.
Nice.
Because JTT played the younger. I thought Matthew Broderick did a horror movie not too long ago. He was in The Cable Guy. Cable Guy.
With Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was such a fucked up movie.
Tell me those two weren't lame as shit in Weird Science. Now the one got labeled. Yeah. But she wasn't real anyway.
Yeah, as I said, she wasn't real. But I might have been thinking of John Cusack. He's done a couple crazy thriller type movies. He did that Identity movie, which fucked me up the first time I watched it. with the twist at the end. I was like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming at all.
You silly.
Son of a bitch.
Now there's an idea.
What is your
I'm getting
idea?
my messages too. So that would have stopped 16-year-old you? Her not being real? Probably.
Hell no. She looked real as fuck in that movie. It's 2022. People are having sex with robots.
There's Jody. Hey, Mrs. Officer.
Wee. It was not you. Oh yeah, then who was it? Like I said, keep buzzing around. I'll see you Friday. I know you got to work all weekend because we're gonna be on your couch. She told me I ain't allowed to come down there. I was like, you can't stop me. She said, if I tell you can't come down, I'm like,
when they tell you you're not allowed to come down there, you ask them if you want them to be laying the way you want them to be laying when you come home. They should tell you to come home.
I don't know about all that, but she was talking about my dinosaur costume.
You women every now and then. I had a chick. I'll go ahead and say it because I don't talk to her no more. She would always tell me when I get off work, when I would come to the house, she's going to answer the door butt naked. Good. I started.
Okay.
We had a great relationship.
All right.
Don't do me more like this.
Yeah, right. That doesn't sound like. Oh, dang. I wouldn't be mad at that at all, but damn, like.
No, I'm not talking anymore, but I can still do it. Goddamn, I can still do it.
Yeah, right. No, that was in reference to my dinosaur costume. Not allowed to wear my inflatable
dinosaur costume home. I'm telling you now.
She said it was bad enough that I already walked out of her house looking like a hillbilly with jeans and no shoes and no shirt on. That's the last thing her neighbors need to see. I said, I'm gonna run around your damn neighborhood in the dinosaur costume. I'm gonna go talk to all your neighbors, especially the guy across the street that always mean mugs me. You think I'm fucked up until I show up, walk up your driveway in a 7-foot T-Rex costume?
Go ahead and buy him a football jersey that says Sasquatch on it. He'll probably.
Speaking of jerseys, I'm debating on buying one. I found this website that makes custom jerseys.
Yeah,
and they've got this really cool baseball jersey, but it's black, and then the lettering is all red, white, and blue. And I've got it saved on my web pages, and I've got it in the cart. I'm thinking about getting a nonsensical nonsense one. I think it'd be cool.
I need one black and blue,
but I'm just debating if I want to. It's only $60.
It's gonna be a while before I had the money, but
yeah, it's only $60. I'm just debating it. I'm like,
$60 is matter now. That's half a tank of gas for most people.
Mm-hmm. Well, then I was looking at their website. They got basketball jerseys and hockey jerseys and football jerseys. I don't really care for any of the football jerseys because the football jerseys remind me of. You remember I don't know if they had them either up in New York or down there. Where you remember Stephen Barry's?
No.
It was like this weird discounted sports store. You could go in there and you could get like random ass college team T-shirts. I got a Cincinnati Bearcats shirt in there, and then I've got and they had like Buzz. They used to carry the Barberries in there, the shoes.
I think I remember Stephen Barry's. I think I do.
I've got a football jersey in there that says Buzzed. But that's what their football jerseys kind of reminded me of.
I get a football, basketball, and baseball jersey. That's 3 nights a week. There you go.
I got a ton of jerseys. I was looking at the hockey jerseys, Tim. The only problem was I couldn't really find one I liked. I went through all them bitches. They had like 270 of them, and I couldn't find one that I liked.
You put whatever you want on them, right?
Right. Well, you could put whatever you want on it, but you got to pick the designs. And they had like a black one that was cool, but then I didn't like the coloring, and you can't really change the coloring or anything else. So it was just like, oh, right. God damn it. But I really liked the baseball one, just because it was all black with the red, white, and blue lettering and stuff. And then the way they did the lettering was really cool.
Right.
So I'm just debating if I want to spend the money on it. I've spent enough fucking money lately. I don't know what I need to do is spend more money, especially since next Tuesday I'm starting on my tattoo. So that's been a long time coming.
Jeff got you going to get a tattoo now.
The only reason Jeff went and got his tattoo as fast as he did is because I brought up I was getting one. He's that one-upper guy. That's all. I don't fucking one. Oh, you get a tattoo. I got mine first, and I bet you anything after I get it done, the first show that he's on, I got mine done first, and that's why you went and got one done. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Jeff. Mm-hmm. I know Jeff all too well.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I did. That's why I said. And who was it?
We.
Yeah. I'm gonna get not only barbed wire. I'm gonna get barbed wire and tribal on my arm.
Damn. My sister messes my mom and I'm already for me.
But
somebody else back. Yeah. Made my rounds.
I am gonna get an IROC CT tops with flames on it. I'm gonna get me a mullet.
Yeah, we do old school. You would get an IROC. I would get a Chevy Lumina. I really would.
You and these Luminas, man.
I really did like that car, dude. The 93 Lumina was slick and it glided on the highway. It was a great vehicle. It really was. I need to pimp it out. If I can pimp it out, if I can bring
Tony's ride.
If I can bring that vehicle back, it probably just need a V8 in it and that's it.
Right, Tim? See, even Tim is on my side. With what I said. That motherfucker was ready to cry too. I was rolling. It's like an annoying.
You know that shit was hurting, don't lie.
I know it was.
It was on the bone too. I said, shit.
Hey, what's up?
Jody's here.
Hey, baby. No, I know. Yeah, like I said again.
Yeah, but see, Rick, you know what I'm talking about. That car had room in it, and you had room in the trunk. You had room in the front and the back seat. You had a decent engine. That would just you get a sunroof with that spoiler in the back and just tint the windows. Oh my God, I could do some things.
My Bronco had 415s in it.
Bronco sucked.
My Bronco would have fucking ran your Chevy Lumina over with ease. Yeah, it actually did run over a Camaro once.
The Bronco would have to catch me first. A Lumina would move.
It would move, but you're eventually going to stop.
So would you?
Yeah, when I roll up over your ass, you're stopping at a stoplight. That's exactly what old boy said when I told him if he didn't move his fucking Camaro out from in front of my truck, I was going to run it over.
Camaro, I would get the 94 6-speed.
Like a Bigfoot at the monster truck rally. I drove that fucking Bronco right up on that fucking Camaro. Yeah. A Bronco with a 12-inch suspension lift and a 6-inch body lift rolling on 48-inch tires.
That's ridiculous.
It was a monster truck.
That was ridiculous.
And you heard that bitch before you seen it. Because I had 3.5-inch dual straight pipes on that bitch. It would sit at a stoplight. Just sit at a stoplight and go. Letting everybody know.
The craziest thing I saw was when I was in Panama City. This dude had an Escalade lifted with off-road tires. I said, I'd just be damned.
You ain't going off-road to no damn Escalade.
Yeah, off-road Escalade, dog. That motherfucker was lifted off.
He wasn't taking that Escalade cost way too much to go into the mud. But did it look good though? That's my question, because I bet it would look good.
It did.
With a little lift on it, some mud tires.
Because whoever was working the detail shop in that vehicle was gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Shit, I'd be pissed if I spent all that, because I hate to break it to you, but it was not cheap to lift an Escalade. It was cheap-ish, not cheap at all, to lift my Bronco, but it was a hell of a lot cheaper than it would be to lift an Escalade. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I believe you.
Oh yeah, that was a big old monster. And I get on the freeway and I could literally watch the gas gauge do this. See you later. Right. Let's just go down. I'm like, damn. But back then, gas was like $1, so I didn't care.
No, nobody did back then.
Hey, what's going on, Amanda? I still have my.
I can
That was the
tell.
only down. That was the only downfall because when I first moved to Newark, I had that Bronco, and I worked in Columbus. So that was a long drive, and that Bronco, it wasn't. I had to go buy me a little beater, to drive back and forth to work.
On the highway.
Mm-hmm.
It's exercise for your vehicle. Put it on the highway.
Must use the highway every single day.
I rock Z. I get the 94 Camaro if I had one of those.
Never been a big fan of Camaros.
Well, the 94 Camaro was a 6-speed. And it was awesome. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We're good, lady. I'm having a bad day, but we're good. Yeah, I'm glad I came up. I knew I needed to do something besides just sitting around here cursing at myself.
Yeah, you had to come. You had to come up and not sit around and stew and let it ferment, so to say.
I wasn't fermenting, but I was damn sure boiling. Oh, boiling like a motherfucker. Shit. Why does it sound like there's a duck in my backyard? You hear that?
I can't hear that.
Yeah. And I got a fence.
You got ducks in here. Now you got ducks. You got pet ducks.
Gas prices are so high, street rates using bicycles. I agree. This is definitely a motorcycle market. And then it rains. Son of a bitch.
Man, I was gonna go Saturday afternoon. I was out running around to go grocery store. I'm gonna go wash my car. Then I looked at the weather and it was supposed to fucking storm Saturday and rain yesterday. I was like, hey, wow.
Yeah, you do it. As long as you got 3 or 4 days, do it.
I ain't washing my car. I'm gonna go home and start building a fucking ark with the amount of rain we're supposed to be getting.
You can tell the weather by the line of the car wash.
Oh yeah, you ain't wrong. You'd swear that was the hottest new club in town. The way that line backs up.
Right there. There's a line that's not going to rain for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
I need a fucking lottery ticket.
There you go. A little Glick fix will always have you laughing.
Yes, it will.
I do what I can.
We all do.
Life's too short to be angry all the time.
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure that out. But I've figured it out now. Get rid of the toxic people in your life. Don't be afraid to tell people to go fuck themselves.
It's not even about the people. It's about the situations you wind up in. People are a small issue compared to the situations you wind up in. I'll tell anybody that.
Now, I'll tell you what, a couple weeks ago, that felt great to fucking... You got a new pet. Go throw it some breadcrumbs.
I was just wondering if he's going to help pay the mortgage.
Hey, I mean, maybe it's the Affleck duck. He's probably got more money than you.
Affleck!
He'll pay your mortgage.
You did that one when you said, Affleck. Little bastard.
No, that felt good as hell a couple weekends ago to put somebody in check that I hadn't put in check for years. And now I finally was like, you know what? Fuck you. I make the fucking rules now.
Jody, you crazy. I'm trying to
get a big one.
I get a Honda scooter and call it a day. I used to miss them things.
Give me one of Give me one of them little one of the motorized cars, man. One of them Power Wheels. Power Wheels.
You got the feet to be a Flintstone, so go do it.
Oh yeah, you little battery charger, but little hey, gas prices keep up.
He'll be fucked up.
Hey, gas keeps up. I'll get me a motherfucking Flintstone ride. I'll be out there spread Flintstoning all day long with my Barney Rubble feet.
I'm just saying.
I don't think I have ugly feet. I've seen worse.
You silly.
I mean, look at all the people who have plaster casts of my feet. My feet are famous.
Your feet are famous.
Yeah, Sasquatch. Jody's neighbors were out there making plaster casts. We seen them. We swear to God, we seen them walking around out here. Look, we got footprints.
The ducks. That was an OJ. That was an OJ. We need another fucking list.
Yeah, well, Jeff didn't put the list up from. Has it put the list together, or I've got list. I jotted down a few of them, not to steal his thunder or anything like that. I was just trying to get us away from movies and music.
Movies and music was fun.
Yeah, I know, but gotta get away from it from time to time.
Oh shit, typo. I mean, but they're fun though.
What's that?
I said it was fun though.
Oh yeah. You gotta take a little break so you can come back to them, and then you can come back. You start to run out of ideas, and then Jeff starts.
You only ask me. I got plenty of these.
Then Jeff starts coming up with the same ideas again and trying to reword it. I'm like, dude, keep it simple, stupid.
Very simple. Very simple.
Top 5 favorite actors in movies that if they're in the movie.
Give me an old list I wasn't on. I want to give my submissions.
I think you were on that top 5 favorite actors.
But there are lists that I've missed.
There was only a couple that you missed.
Which ones did I miss?
I don't know without going back and.
This is your fucking show.
You think I remember? We've done 125 goddamn episodes. You think I remember all of them?
It's your fucking show. Because it's my show.
And I do everything.
Flintstones in a small crowd. Man, are you crazy? Hell yeah.
Fucking around.
My show.
That was one of those priceless gold moments where Jeff was irritating the hell out of me. And I just was like, just off the top of my head, spouted that off. And I was like, there it is. Golden. Save it. Chop it. Make a video. Make an audio.
Oh, shit. Maybe because I don't do my rants like I did on Facebook last week. My coworker was telling me they were laughing at me at that shit.
That shit was
funny as hell.
That shit was funny as fuck though. I was scrolling and I was like, "Oh, Tony posted what's the COVID conversation today?" And then I was like, "Oh, wait a minute." I was like, "Oh, damn."
I laid her ass out. Boy, everybody hit me. I had one of my homeboys hit me today talking about, "You retarded." I can't make it no easier, no simpler. Only one word was missing. I tried not to call him that.
Hey, sometimes you gotta.
They be asking for it. Shit.
Sometimes you gotta cut them deep, man. You gotta.
Oh yeah, we got to do 5 more celebrity crushes.
I can't do 5 more celebrity crushes. I don't have that many celebrity crushes, though. That's the thing.
Sorry for you. I bet you everybody else does. Movies that can't be remade. Top 5 famous actors.
I still feel like I could debunk every movie you guys would put on there and it could be made. Except for like Blazing Saddles.
That could not be remade today?
Yeah, I think I could debunk it and it could still and give a valid point how it could and all they do is change it around a little bit. They change the script a little bit. They take out some of the jokes, and they do it all the time when they remake movies.
This is true.
So that's what I was trying to, that's what I said. I could easily trash that entire list. Go let him in the house, give him some crackers. It'll be fun. Go have a pet duck.
If he spit the cable, but he can sleep upstairs.
Yeah. Fucking Tony gonna be on the Wednesday night show with a goddamn duck in his lap, just petting like what's his nut from Austin Powers with that hairless cat? He's just gonna be petting a duck. Evil. So hard to get sharks with freaking laser beam. $1 million.
Right. He said that shit with pride.
Fucking Seth Green was killing me in those movies, though. He was such a dick.
Yeah, he was. What's the name of this damn spaceship on this damn TV show?
I don't know. What TV show?
Oh, you don't know this one. I promise you that.
Battlestar Galactica.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Really gonna fuck your head up.
Okay.
Space 1999.
I've heard of it, but I enjoyed being cool and going to parties and hanging out with girls, so I didn't watch a bunch of nerd shit like Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica.
Women love nerds.
They very well may. If you watch The Big Bang Theory, obviously.
I was the big banger. You walked right into that one.
I'm sure you got all the ladies in your your Data or LaForge outfits.
No. Zipped in the front.
Was it LaForge that had the
visor? Yes.
Yeah, the visor thing. I'm surprised I pulled that out of my ass. Data was the android, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at me. My dad was a Trekkie. He watched the original Star Trek, and he also loved.
You jokers out there that want to do that Star Trek Trivial Pursuit, I used to be a beast on that game.
Done what a long time ago.
That wasn't the same thing.
Glickbacks. I can't remember the Glickbacks. Oh, wait, was it about your man or woman being a hoe?
Y'all took my favorite toys. I'm still mad about that shit.
I mean, you admitted that you enjoy playing with old up muscled Latino men.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
You said Chi-Chis were your favorite toys.
Because y'all took all the other ones, you bastards. You're not going to do me like that.
Hey, there was plenty of other toys.
Same thing. No, y'all took them all. Y'all took them all.
There were plenty of toys.
Y'all took them all.
I am not the one that made you admit to the fact that you enjoy playing with oiled up, muscled Latino men.
Bullshit. Took the Transformers. Some demanded some cast against them and try to say something stupid. They do. She's right.
I'm just saying. Nobody made you admit to your love of old up, muscled Latino men.
I don't have a love for old up, muscled Latino.
You said
I have a love for old up Latino women.
You said Chi-Chis.
I did not. I said Chi-Chis on the list.
The internet doesn't lie. If it's on the internet, it's true.
I know. But you got to look at the option. Listen to what I said. Since you left me,
I looked at it.
You left me no choice. Then
I
had to Google that motherfucker.
Yeah, you said
they didn't have no biscuits toys. They never had no snorks. I wasn't getting another damn snork. No, kiss my ass. Turbo Team did not have a car. Everybody had a Rubik's Cube. No. And you took my Legos. Motherfuckers.
I don't think I took your Legos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying away from the obvious. I had cool toys.
I love cool toys.
You know a toy that I had, and you probably had them too, being a wrestling fan. Or seen them.
Never had a wrestling.
Really? You remember? Well, do you remember the wrestling buddies? They were like the big pillows. They had Macho Man and Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? They brought them back a couple of years ago. Yeah, they brought them back a few years ago. They put like voice boxes in them because I think I'm almost 100% positive that I still have a John Cena and Rey Mysterio floating around the house here somewhere. And you'd like when you would wrestle them, they'd be like,
"Well, you lay your face on a man every night," is what you're telling me.
But no, I don't. Austin had them, and then they've been passed down from Austin to Buggy, and now Cash has them in his bedroom.
Oh, okay.
The John Cena and Rey Mysterio. But I did have Macho Man and Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. I think there was an Undertaker one back in the day. I didn't sleep with them.
One year.
I didn't sleep with them ever.
I was not a big wrestling fan as a child. I watched it, but I was like, there was nothing else on TV, and we didn't have cable. So I wanted WCW. Magnum TA, Nikita Koloff, Crusher Khrushchev's big. That was a big motherfucker. That was a big. Crusher Khrushchev was huge.
I'm trying to get Big Vito on the show. And I don't know if you remember the FBI, the full-blooded Italians from WCW. It was him and Guido and Sammy the Bull. Vito was in WCW. And then WWE, he was in WWE for a long time, and then they killed his. I mean, he embraced it, but they made him wrestle in a dress.
Full-blooded Italians. Oh, and see, that's why you don't wrestle. You don't wrestle in a dress. It's a no.
No, he wrestles still. He took time off. His wife got really sick, and he took time. Yeah,
the big guys. What you talking about?
Not Ryback. Big Vito. Big bald guy. Big Italian. Guido was a little guy. And then there was Big Vito. He was a big guy. And then there was Sammy the Bull, who was another big guy.
And the small dude in the black jacket, that looks like what's his name? The Dance Fever dude.
I'll be my new bro,
Dancing
Donald Duck.
Inferno. The Dancing Inferno. That's
Oh, Disco Inferno. Yeah.
Disco Inferno, yeah.
Now, Big Vito took several years off because his wife got sick, like real sick.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's starting to try to get back into wrestling and come back and everything. Like, all you have to do is put in Big Vito. He's the first guy that comes up.
Y'all know my
Vito LaGrasso.
Big Vito.
He's an ECW champion, hardcore champion. I mean,
I don't remember him. No, I don't remember him. Yeah, he had that white dress. Oh, that's horrible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he wrestled in a lot of dresses.
That's just crazy.
Dude, it's an eagle.
I thought Jindrak and O'Hare were going to be shit. You remember them?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
They were beasts.
Sean O'Hare and Mark Jindrak. Didn't one of them die?
One of them got in legal trouble. Big time legal trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they died, but one of them got in big time legal trouble. And that group, the Natural Born Thrillers, they were supposed to be the shit back in the day.
Fun. Yeah, Sean O'Hare died in 2014. Yeah, because they had Mark Jindrak, Chuck Palumbo, Sean Stasiak. They all ran together, and Johnny Stamboli.
The Natural Born Thrillers were going to be the shit, boy. They was.
Self-love doesn't count as the big banger. Yeah, they had a whole fucking crew. There was like
they were going to be sick.
Of them.
They were going to be sick. I don't even remember being 7. I remember 5 of them.
Yeah, Johnny Stamboli, Jindrak, O'Hare, Palumbo. Reno was in there. Sean Stasiak.
Yes.
I think Chris Kanyon was in there for a little bit.
No, he wasn't with them. Kanyon wasn't. Let me see what we got here. We got Reno, Mike Sanders, Chuck Palumbo, Sean O'Hare. No, that's not it. 7 young wrestlers off from the power plant.
Chuck Palumbo, Johnny the Bull, Mark Jindrak, Mike Sanders, Reno, Sean O'Hare, and Sean Stasiak.
Yeah, that was a sick crew right there. Mm-hmm. That was a sick crew right there.
Awesome fucking monsters is what it was. Because I remember both O'Hare and Palumbo stood toe-to-toe with the Brothers of Destruction on WWE one time, and they were not much smaller than Kane or The Undertaker.
Right.
Have a good one, Amanda.
Be good, lady.
But, yeah, I could do this wrestling thing all day.
Yeah. Matt Morgan was 7 foot even. Yes.
Yeah, Morgan.
Beast. He should have been the Beast.
He's still around.
Yeah, he's a city commissioner down in Florida.
Yeah. That's Morrissey's a big guy too. He was with him and
talking about the Miz.
No, not the Miz. Oh Jesus. They were on WWE. He had the little guy was his tag team partner.
Yeah, the Miz.
No, not the Miz.
Mark Morrissey, you said?
What the hell? No, it goes by.
Wrestling, right?
Yeah, he's a wrestler. Big Cass.
Bill Morrissey. Yeah, Bill Morrissey. Yeah, he got in trouble. He got big time trouble.
Yeah, he's still wrestling. He was in AEW a few weeks back.
6'8". They used to say he was 7 feet tall.
They've got him listed as 7 foot on.
Yeah,
Enzo Amore was his tag team partner.
Yeah, Enzo. Enzo was. Ugh.
He got himself in trouble. Morrissey didn't get in trouble. Enzo got in all kinds of trouble.
Morrissey did too, though. Hang on, let me see what we got here. And he was a good wrestler too. He should have been champion. He got in trouble with Enzo got in some type of crazy shit. Morrissey got in trouble. I think it was with a woman. Something happened with a woman.
Yeah, it was Enzo that got in trouble with like sexual harassment or something like that.
Yeah, Big Cass did too. We got here on Wikipedia. Irish and Italian. Scrolling through the story now.
Yeah, I don't remember Morrissey getting into trouble. I remember Enzo getting into some trouble. That was legal. The legal reasons is why he got booted from WWE.
What was the legal reason?
The sexual harassment stuff is why Enzo got booted.
Enzo was funny though, I ain't gonna lie. Bada boom, biggest guy in the room. How you doing?
What? What the fuck?
Doing?
Goofy ass bastards.
Jesus.
They just didn't do much once they got pulled up to the main roster.
Well, once they went individual, they couldn't do much. It was funny as a tag team. But Big Cass, he was gonna get the belt. He was gonna get that damn belt. Because he was not far.
Yeah, Big Cass is in he's in AEW. TNA. Yeah, he's in TNA, AEW, and ROH because they're all kind of intertwined in IPGA that over in Japan.
IWGP.
Yeah.
IWGP, yeah.
They're all intertwined with AEW. So you see, like FTR right now has the ROH tag team champs and the one from over in Japan as well.
And it was crazy as Vince bought AEW, I think.
I've been telling Jody for a while now that I still think that they're in cahoots together. Him and Tony Khan.
Cody did his thing and Vince about to buy him out. That's what Vince do. Let him do your thing. I'm gonna get you.
I think they've been in cahoots from day one because I've been a wrestling fan long enough, and you just don't see a wrestler on Monday Night Raw and then turn around and leave the company Tuesday and then Wednesday show up on AEW. You've never seen that before. Not with Vince McMahon.
Ric Flair.
Everybody's done it. Big Show did it. Mark Henry did it.
Ric Flair left WCW and then wound up in WrestleMania, I think it was. That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't like the next night. I mean, even the Outsiders, it was a little while before Hall and Nash showed up at WCW.
That was next day. They left the main event and they was on Nitro the next day. I remember that. They walked. Actually, I didn't even see the episode. I heard about it. That's when I started watching it again. Yeah. I'm like, they did what? That was the greatest storyline in wrestling.
It was very rare back in the day. But like I said, now it just happens so quickly. It's like, well, I just think there's
going on.
There's some collusion going on.
Absolutely.
So, but I mean, I'm at AEW's doing their thing. In my opinion, I think AEW is putting a little bit of a better product out than WWE is right now. But I'm also so over WWE pushing fucking Roman Reigns and his dumbass cousins.
I think that's a good little Samoan legacy because the Samoans have never got enough props in wrestling. I will give them that.
I mean, the Rock was huge, and the Rikishi was huge back in the day, and even
who you put around Rushmore WWE? Got to put Hogan up there.
Stone Cold.
Well, yeah, but you got to get Hogan. Got to get Ultimate Warrior.
Stone Cold by himself.
And then you got to get one more. You think Stone Cold?
I mean, I would put in all honesty, I would probably I would probably go Ric Flair.
Wow.
Ultimate Warrior would be up there. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably want to put Sting up there too.
WWE now.
Sting was technically in the WWE
for a little bit. He was WCW more than anything.
But he did show up at WWE. He was under a contract.
Yes, he did. And lost his match to Sting. I mean, Triple H.
They did him dirty in WWE. I mean, for a guy that they pursued for so many years, and then they finally get him, and they just
last man standing. Yes,
they 100% did him dirty as fuck.
Yes, they did.
But I mean, WWE. If it's solely WWE only, Stone Cold would be up there for me. Ultimate Warrior would be up there for me. I'll probably put Undertaker up there.
Undertaker got to be up there.
I was never a big Hogan fan, though. I always liked.
You've never been a Hogan fan, but he is synonymous with WWE.
Yeah, I just wasn't like not a fan because every little kid was a fan at one point, but like I just wasn't that big of a fan of him. I didn't care. I liked Ric Flair and I liked Macho Man a million times more than I liked Hogan. And Macho Man was just as fucking big as Hogan.
As a name, yeah.
I would probably hesitate to put Ric Flair on there because he got his chops down in the NWA and WCW and everything like that. That's where he earned all his.
That was his life.
You know,
WCW was his life. Yes, it was. I could have put him on top of WWE. Hogan, Andre, Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker. Then we got to look at number 5. You may have to say The Rock because he has generated more WWE money than anything.
John Cena.
Oh my God!
But you couldn't see him. That would be the only problem. You wouldn't be able to see John Cena. A random ass alarm going off. Why do I have all these just like random ass alarms set? I don't know.
He said you couldn't see him. That's the only problem. Okay, that was a good one. I'm gonna give you that. That was a good one. You put John Cena there, but you can't see him.
I mean, because a guy who, in all honesty, they had no intentions of making him the face of the company.
They say he put the work in big time.
He put the work in it. You get a lot of wrestlers that'll say that John Cena buried him, and if you look back at it, it's like John Cena pushed a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He pushed a lot of people into main event statuses and took losses that he should have never taken. I mean, like Sheamus won a championship at a pay-per-view in a tables match against John Cena, which should have never happened. The Miz had beat John Cena. The Rock came back for God knows whatever number of time to promote a fucking movie, and John Cena even took a loss to him. And
let's be clear, when The Rock comes in, everybody's TV's going on.
Fuck The Rock. He's an overrated jerk off. I was never a fan.
Especially the women.
I was never a fan.
No, he was. When he first came in, they beat his ass.
Yeah, I was never a fan of The Rock. I mean, I always enjoyed watching. Back in that era, I loved Stone Cold. That was my guy. He always will be my guy. And I enjoyed watching the shenanigans of DX back when DX was DX before they got a little bit censored and Shawn Michaels found Jesus and got right with God and all that stuff. I was watching. I was watching a YouTube video this afternoon or today when I got home. And it was like the most disrespectful taunts ever. And Shawn Michaels was on there where to a fan, he simulated a blowjob and was like making the motions. And he then like took his other hand and was cupping the balls. And he was like, that's what you do. That's what you do. Like the fan was getting pissed and trying to jump the barricade. I was like, God damn, Shawn Michaels. Wow. I forgot about that.
Shawn used to get cursed out too, but Triple H ran with him, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Triple H ran with him. Triple H and China ran that shit. Are you ready? The New Age Outlaws are my shit too. I ain't gonna lie. Oh,
yeah.
you know, your ass better call somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
All ages.
for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, I'm the road dog, D-O-double G.
18 champions of the world.
Badass Billy Good.
Please, the badass Billy Good, the new age outlaws. If you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it. I love that shit.
Well, it's classic, man. Anytime DX come out, man, you knew that any member of DX came out, you knew some shit was about to go down. They were about to start fucking with somebody.
Absolutely. Them and the NWO. That whole clique took over that damn shit.
Mm.
Lost old Scott Hall.
Nah, that was a hell of a loss. I mean, especially considering that was another one of those guys that DDP was able to save, man. That DDP yoga, that's for real.
He's a dude, man. He's a good dude. He
really is.
Big time. He's helping Jake the Snake big time.
It is wild to see.
His childhood was rough.
It's wild to see Jake the Snake now. He was in AEW for a hot minute. I don't know if he's still, but to see him walking upright and even getting involved in matches and stuff like that, it was just like, wow, look at Jake. Because I remember there for a while, he was addicted to painkillers and alcohol, and his body was all beat to hell. I know. Mm-hmm. DDP came in and like he did the same thing for Scott Hall, because Scott Hall for years was a raging alcoholic. I mean, it shows. You look back at some of the promos and stuff, and you can see that he was just fucking wasted. And he's even talked about it, where they've shown clips during like the Monday Night Wars, and him and Nash doing segments together, and he was just fucking hammered.
Gone.
Yeah, just completely fucking hammered.
They had each other's back till the day they died. They truly had each other's back. We're gonna miss that guy. He was a beast in the ring. He didn't even have the best move. He just had the personality.
What?
I want to call him the new Rick Rude. He was just the personality.
Yeah. What?
And I
will say that.
Damn.
Okay.
Can you what?
Damn.
I don't care.
Okay.
What?
So, okay.
All right, deuces. What?
You know what this means?
Like the Four Horsemen?
Nope, no.
Fucking kids. Are you guys starting gang signs at me? What's going on?
No. You know what this means?
Yeah, it means the Four Horsemen.
No, it doesn't.
Woo! Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard. Let them know.
Barry Windham.
Yep.
Lex Luger.
Everybody.
Oh, this means you get a bunch of chicks.
What?
You got a bunch of chicks.
This means you got a bunch of chicks?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It means the Four Horsemen.
And also means
your
that.
name.
Yeah, you're old.
Woo!
You're old, Glick.
The girls are in here throwing up gang signs at me. I don't know what the hell's going on.
You know who your girlfriend is? You better read
Fucking
Mick Foley. Yeah, Mick Foley. Good Lord.
Bad gangster.
Yeah, the 80s and 90s were wild times in wrestling for wrestlers. I mean, they were doing some shit. They were doing a lot of shit. A lot of shit. That is for damn sure.
Oh yeah. Mick Foley did put himself through a lot of shit. So did the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys are still putting themselves through shit.
Yes. I dare say they need to sit down, but that's they're gonna kill themselves. Jeff.
Well, Jeff got clean, fortunately. All right.
Hell, both of them. Fuck it.
Yeah, Jeff got clean after years and years of struggling with painkillers and stuff and whatnot. There was years ago, him and Sting had a match in TNA,
mm-hmm.
and he showed up to the match completely fucked up. I think it was for the World Heavyweight Championship, and originally Jeff Hardy was supposed to beat Sting for it, but it lasted like 30 seconds because Sting knew how just wasted he was.
How wasted he was. Yeah, he wasn't going to take him out like that.
And he chopped the absolute fuck out of him, and then rolled him up, and the ref hit him with a quick 3 count just to get the match over. But
yeah.
Sting chopped the fuck out of him, and
they got paid for the match more than anything.
No, yeah, it was like you said. It was like a 30. Oh no, Sting was pissed. That's why he
was mad.
Oh yeah, like the chops were real. He legitimately chopped the fuck out of him to get a point across to him, because he was pissed, and then just did a quick roll up, and the ref did a real quick 3 count because the ref knew everybody. He could barely walk to the ring, and then when he was in the ring, he damn near fell off the ropes and everything. He was just so fucked up off painkillers and shit like that.
Sting was pissed. Mick Foley tried to kill himself. He said he told the Undertaker to throw him off the cage.
Yeah, I see that interview. He was like, Undertaker was like, "What the fuck? Like, are you fucking serious right now, Mick?" He was like, "Yeah,
throw me."
Because that was not scripted. They've talked about that several times.
Undertaker walked over there and just looked. He was like, "This motherfucker crazy." You see when him and Terry Funk went in that garbage dumpster? Oh shit!
Yeah, you talk about another guy who fucking destroyed himself. Terry Funk just destroyed his body.
Terry Funk, the Sandman destroyed himself too.
Mm-hmm.
The Sandman used to beat himself up. I'm like, what is wrong with these dudes?
Sabu, New Jack City. A lot of those guys, they just
Tommy Dreamer.
Man, I don't know how Tommy Dreamer's still walking.
Exactly. Mick Foley even. Terry Funk was half bow-legged.
Yeah.
I just saw a picture with them last week. They was in a nursing home or some shit. You ain't got no physical therapy for them injuries, bro.
Mm-mm.
I think you are toast.
They absolutely they destroyed themselves and put themselves through hell and back.
Hell and high water.
Without any concern.
Hell and high water. All for y'all. Stone Cold lost his daughter for y'all ungrateful ass fans.
Lost his daughter?
Yeah, watch the bio he did. His daughter doesn't even talk to him.
Oh, really?
Killing him. Yeah, that shit is killing him. That shit is killing him. He hates it. My sister just told my mom I'm in timeout.
You're in timeout?
He was in timeout until further notice. I will call you later.
The hell did you do to end up in timeout?
I told her what happened at court today.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I was pissed. We're going to go to mediation.
That's
I already know what
funny.
Jason wants to do, but shit. Jason want to come here.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what he said. Daddy, I want to stay with you. I said, I know. We're going to see how it goes.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Like I said, it's always been, nothing's really changed, Unfortunately, regardless of what the moms do or anything like that, they have all the fucking rights in the world, and we just kind of get shit on.
You try to go civil, and they bring them little monkey wrenches. She was thinking I was gonna come with something crazy. I said, "No, I'm not." I told you that. That's what pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
You always go in there trying to do right, people play you out. He was trying to be ready in case, and I'm like, no. You said this, you said that. I kept my end of the bargain. That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
Get married, but when y'all get married, y'all stop playing around with each other, man. That's my advice. Don't set each other up. Don't play each other out.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop the petty when you're married. The petty go against the people that come against the family. Then you get petty. Don't be petty to each other. Don't be petty to the kids. And all you kids out there, stop trying your parents. Once you got a full stomach, toys, television, and a comfortable bed, shut the hell up. I'm on y'all's asses. I used to be a little there too. Now I know what's really going on. This is what you do. You get your food, you watch cartoons, you pass your school grade, you got your own room. If you got your own room, you're doing good today. You do know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it makes it even harder when one parent plays the kids against another parent too.
That's gonna happen. I never tried to do it. Me and my sister never did that to my mom and dad, but
No, I'm talking about the parents putting the kids against
the families try to do it.
Yeah, you got one parent that's trying to pit your kids against the other parent, so that regardless of what you do, regardless no matter what you do or how you act or anything like that, you're still played out to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
So
there's never enough, and the dad's supposed to take the blows. We're not going to take all of them. We're not going to take all of them.
I'm done taking them.
We'll stand our ground sooner or later. Yeah, we can let this go. Yeah, no, wait 1 damn minute. We're gonna kick in. We're gonna kick in.
Now, me personally, I'm done. I'm done taking the fucking blows.
Well, they grown now. I got 10 more years with Jason.
Cash will be 9 in July, and
you got about 10.
Buggy just turned 13, so Austin's only
youngest. Better go up the youngest one. The youngest one's gonna be the one who take the longest. Yeah.
So it's one of those things where, and then when you finally stand your ground, regardless, and then the other one can go, see, look what I told you. Look.
Exactly, and that's what they do is set them. And both sides stop setting each other up. Let's go to the fellas too, because some of y'all be doing some bullshit out there. Some of y'all do. When it comes to the kids, y'all stop the bullshit, man.
Absolutely. Guys are just as, it's not just women that are manipulative and want to play games and do all this silly shit. Guys will do it just as quick, too.
And let me talk to you little young knuckleheads. You only think you the shit. You ain't seen a woman when they turn the shit. Women are something fuckers. They got more game than you. I'm going to warn you now.
Hell hath no fury.
Like a woman scorn. Not fucking around.
I'm trying to get you a chick like Left Eye. She'll set your shit on fire. What was that? Angela Bassett? What was that movie? She walked away from the house. She set that whole bitch on fire. I was like, damn, girl. All right.
Now, he was an ass though.
No, he was an ass. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Hey, guys are just as guilty as the dumb shit, too. Hey, fuck around.
He was an ass.
There comes he was an ass. Yeah, there's a breaking point.
That's a different echelon of going the fuck off. I'm not even wasn't justified. I was just like shit. But there's some shit women do they get away with, but we got to pay for it. That's the problem.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. On both sides, there's a breaking point for men and women.
Agreed.
And once you reach that breaking point, it's game over.
Yeah. Thank you, Debbie. I'm gonna let you say it because I'll get chastised if I do that shit. I'll be here all day. I can talk both sides of the story because I know as a non-custodial father before how far I went, and they start throwing up that legal aspect of, well, I ain't got to do this, I ain't got to do that. And if you want to, you need to be there. You need to do what you got to do. What about you fucking helping the same way you want me to help? If you got a child, make sure your ass is there. That go to both of y'all, male and female. That's not fucking kids, man. If you matter what's going on with the kids right now, it's from the dumb shit you're doing, and some of us from the dumb shit our parents did, and for the rest of us, our parents tried to do right, and we were just fucking knuckleheads about it. Everybody stop fucking around with each other.
I tried to learn.
I don't care who says stop fucking around with each other.
I tried to learn from my parents dumb shit. I was like, I would never put my kids what they put me and my sister through.
I'll be here so hard doing this. And I was 28 before my oldest was born, so I did live my life for a little bit. I know what the young parents is going through. Y'all start hitting your 30s and 40s, man. Y'all leave that crazy shit alone. Of course, you still want to get out there and be a friend, be with your friends and shit. I got that. But them kids don't nothing feel right until you can come home and know your kids are safe, your home is safe, and y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. That's a better feeling than going drinking in the club.
Hell yeah.
Y'all got the game fucked up.
I can sit here at my house and have just as much fun hanging out doing this podcast when the kids are in the other room that I'm going to have in the club.
Trust me, that bug is going to bite you to 45. I want to get out. I want to go hang out. It's going to hit you till you 45. I'm telling y'all. Let me put.
I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go to the clubs. I've been so
go, but I mean I've done it.
Yeah.
I will go again. Of course, I want to go hang out with everybody. That shit is fun. Everybody need to get out and have that moment.
I would much rather go to like a barbecue. I don't want to be in the clubs, man. I did all that shit when I was younger. I'm so over that shit. Plus, working as a bouncer and stuff and seeing it from both sides, it's just like the last thing I want to do is fucking go to a club. I mean, I might go to a sports bar or something like that to watch a game or some shit. Have a couple beers and some wings and watch a game with a couple buddies. But I ain't trying to go to the club or go to the bar and get fucking hammered, do all that dumb shit.
Well, I ain't trying to get a DUI no more, so fuck that shit.
I ain't never been worried about that because that's just something.
Oh, I've been worried.
That's just something I know that I've known that I would never do. So I won't say never because unfortunately I did.
I'm not doing that shit right now. I'm not. All you little young knuckleheads out there, if you get a DUI, you coming off of 10 grand.
Not to mention the fact you lose your license, you're gonna lose your job.
Around if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck around if you want to. 10 G's if you get a DUI.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, your parents ain't gonna send you to college. You got to get a job. You got to get your own place. And spoiler alert, no, you can't afford it with McDonald's. Fuck around if y'all want to. Shit. Oh yeah, I got a couple of bar fights left in me. Oh yes, Lord. Oh yes, Lord. But I don't want those charges. I ain't trying to go through them legalities. But I'm tired of somebody. Call a cab. You got to be in the city where they got cabs.
It's 2022. Calling Uber. We got Uber in Newark, where I live.
Gotta have money in the bank to pay for the Uber. Some of these drunks ain't got no money.
You ain't got to tell the Uber driver that until you get to your destination.
You know, some of these drunks ain't got no money in the bank. Trust me. If I got to call you to pick me up, I had a damn good reason.
No, we always either had a DD, somebody that was going to drive, or, like I said, I didn't go out a whole lot when I lived in Charleston, but the couple few times that I went out in Charleston, I'd call up an Uber at the end of the night. I'll wait. I'll sit my ass outside of a bar for 45 minutes and wait for an Uber before I'm going to go get in my car and drive.
How long has this? I've been in the clubs. Uber wasn't around.
Yeah, I was going to say last time I was in the clubs, Uber wasn't around, but we had like there was a bar down in Charleston that I loved, and I would love to go back again sometime. It was like a bar / restaurant. It was called Tommy Condon's. It was an Irish pub, and all the bars always had live music down in Charleston. It's just what it was. I mean, you walk down the street and there were live musicians out on the sidewalk playing music. And that was one of the many things I loved about Charleston. But there was an Irish pub that I loved, and one of the acts that were there almost every weekend I became friends with. Plus, they were one of my customers. The bar was, or the pub was. But I would go down there from time to time, get dinner, and have a few drinks. But I know my limit. I'm not driving if I have X amount of beers, and just call me a fucking Uber at the end of the night when I was ready to go.
The least drunk person drove.
I just took an Uber downtown, and my car wasn't even downtown. I just took an Uber downtown if I knew I was going to have more than 2 or 3 beers.
Somebody would have something to drink. Everybody would have at least one. Hell, we worked. We ate. Left. We was all good. If there was a fight, we got to go.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if I was ever the DD, I had 2-3 beers for the night. That was it.
If I was DD, I had one. But I made sure I ate because, cops be inside sometimes.
Yeah. No, I know my limit, and I know what. We always went out to dinner before we went to the club anyways.
I drunk the motherfucker.
What's that?
I knew my limit too. Shit. You drunk? No. You sure? Yes. What if we get an accident?
I knew my limit, and I had self-control.
I told you, if you get a call to pull me over tonight, take me to jail. I bet you don't get a call tonight. I told him, he said, I better not. I said, you won't. No. I got a rule. Obey all traffic laws. To you little shits out there that want to be reckless, that's how you don't get pulled over.
Yeah, but sometimes you get pulled over when you're obeying them laws a little bit too much because you're being extra careful.
No. You can't go too slow either. They don't know that law.
Mm-hmm.
You got to coast to the light. You can't just at the light. That's the reason. If they hear, that's it. You can get it. They can do it legally. They can do that. If they see that light inside the car while you're driving, looking for like your cell phone, they can pull you over. If you swerve a little bit, they can pull you over. I'm gonna save y'all some money, goddammit. I'm gonna save you some money. Meals already on the track.
I would say reserve those questions for the actual police officer. I don't know if she's still watching or listening or whatever, but I would ask. I would save those questions and stuff for Jody, who is an actual police officer currently.
And she'll tell me. She could play the replay and tell me. I'll be here.
Yeah.
I'll be here for the messages.
Yeah.
You have to obey all traffic laws. They will sit there and wait for you
You have to obey all traffic laws when you're sober. It has nothing to do with being drunk.
But we don't, do we?
I do. I wear my safety belt. I go 6 miles over the speed limit because I've been.
Past your beard.
What's wrong with my beard?
Seatbelt can't fit around it.
Yes, it does. Holds it right down in there. Puts it right in place.
That means you can't look. You can't look my way.
No, that way my beard's nice and safe. See, my beard's protected by my seatbelt. I can look. Don't hurt the beard.
You gotta put the beard over the seatbelt.
No, I tuck it. Like the seatbelt goes right across like that. I can still look. I gotta protect the beard. Sir, your beard is tucked in your. I know. I'm protecting it.
It's not insured.
I should insure the beard. It's kind of become my thing. I mean, people insure their hands and stuff. Can I insure my beard? Look, we ever get rich and famous off this podcast, I'm getting beard insurance.
You're gonna have to.
I will too. When I ever fuck my beard up shaving, I'm like, damn it, time to file it.
Clean face insurance.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Why is your hair so shiny? Because this is insured.
This is insured.
Don't touch me.
I'm fancy.
Don't touch me.
You're fucking up the shine. You're fucking up my shine. That goddamn Rick James gets killed me. He said, "Fuck your couch."
Yeah, fuck your couch.
Why would I say that? That's so fun. But yeah, I said that.
Yeah. Get that shit on fucking Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out. I like to die. Said, fuck your couch, Nick. Fuck your couch. Damn.
He said. Fucking Rick. The best part was that they actually had Rick James. He was like, "Why would I rub my muddy ass feet on their couch?" Yeah, I did that. Cocaine. Yeah, I did that shit.
Charlie Murphy trying to kick my ass. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Charlie Murphy. What the five fingers say to the pig? Smack, bitch. I can see you getting away with that shit from Eddie Murphy, but Charlie Murphy was a big boy.
I know he was gonna fight him.
Charlie Murphy said that time we fucked his ass up, beat the shit out of him.
Hell yeah. Dead in his forehead, leave a print on that. I see me doing that shit one day though. Somebody gonna push my damn envelope. I'm gonna just do that shit. What you looking at? I got a joke for you. The five fingers said in face. Say something,
right? Say something. Totally change a motherfucker's mindset if you slap him in the mouth. Trust me, I've done it before.
Man, shit, who hasn't?
I've been bouncing at a bar. Some dude come up, want to act like a hard ass, drunk as hell. Acting like a complete hard ass and just open hand slap him right in the mouth, just completely fuck his mind up for the entire weekend. You wake up hungover as shit. Well, that dude really smacked me.
Don't do that shit in Vegas. I went to the club back in 2000, boy. They had them boys down there looking like some strong Italians. I said, "Oh, I'm not fucking." I'm like this, all chest. I said, "God damn!" Lean all back. I said, "Yeah." And they ain't got but 3 moves and you done.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got but 3 fucking moves and you done. You think you can fight? Get in there, face like your arm all strung up like this, and you're being carried outside.
Hey, me and one of the guys I used to work with, one of our go-to moves, the motherfucker would come in low and completely pick their feet up from underneath of them, and as they were falling down, I caught them, and we carried them out like that, and did the whole 1, 2, 3, and launched it right out in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. And it was funny because, like, at the bar, everybody knew us. And once we hit that, it was like parting the Red Sea. We'd be going through the club and just like, shh, make ready.
I don't give a damn what y'all do. Just don't fuck up the party.
Yeah.
That's the rule. Don't
Get out
fuck
the doors, hit them double doors, stand there, and do 1 and 2 and a 3, and launch them out in the parking lot.
We was here in the club here in this city. This one dude had to do, and he had one arm and a half Nelson.
Yeah.
I had lifted him up to where his feet couldn't come down. He was a whole that dude was sitting there talking shit. He was on the couch, said, "Y'all take him, please." I said, God damn. One arm and a half Nelson.
Oh yeah. It's always fun when you can hem somebody up.
Yep. All right, let me wrap this up. I gotta go call my mom and them.
Nope, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm actually gonna wrap it up a little bit differently tonight. We're not gonna do Blacktop Mojo. I told y'all we were gonna get Ballad on here tonight, and I was going through some of his catalog today. I like him, man. I've become a fan. Ballad, the gentleman I talked about Saturday.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna wrap the show up. We're gonna end the show with one of his songs, and then when we come Wednesday night, I've got a couple songs here for a break. At least one song for break. Wednesday night, I want to play some of his stuff on the show. I like it. It's a little bit different than what we normally play. So,
Shit.
But no, we do appreciate you guys listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out as always.
Listen, that actually did pretty good. So I want to thank Blick and all of y'all in the chat helping me get over what the hell I'm going through today, because I really am underground pissed. I'm trying to suppress that motherfucker before he come out. I figure if I sleep and just dream my anger away, I won't go to jail.
There you go. That's probably a good bet. Well, like I told you earlier when you messaged me, I said, hey, if you need to take the night off, take the night off. That's cool. I understood it. But if you came in here, we weren't going to talk about it. We were going to redirect it and
if I take it, we walk around this house looking like Daddy DeVito playing the penguin on Batman. Just
I want video of that.
He was playing hell at that point. That motherfucker just walking around serious. I was like, damn, that's exactly how I feel.
Yep. No, I told you, hey, that's the great thing about this podcast is we all go through some shit. And fortunately, we can come on here, not only just us, but people that watch and listen. We can come in here and you can kind of forget about that bullshit for a little bit. It doesn't make it go away, but you can forget about it for a little bit and hopefully calm down a little bit. That's what I said. If you make it, you make it. If you didn't, I had stuff planned. I could have rocked this bitch out by myself tonight. But I'm glad you came in. I'm glad we were able to have some fun and take your mind off of it for a few minutes, a little bit here and there.
On the beard. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, it's the seatbelt on the
beard. I'll send you a picture of it.
No.
My seatbelt just got my beard nice and tucked in. That's why I got that little dip right there. It's that seatbelt dip. Protect my beard. Driving around with my neck tucked. But we do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate you guys hanging out, shooting the shit in the chatter's box as always. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget to check out every episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. And make sure you join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. All again at Nonsensical Nonsense. Come hang out with us, shoot your shit with us. We're always in here just cutting it up, doing what we do. We do got an email. If you guys want to email us, go ahead and send us all your emails at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And we do got a merch store if you're interested in any of that jazz at teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsensepodcast. So go give us a follow, go give us a like, and don't forget to give us a share. Help us grow, help us get bigger. We'd greatly appreciate it. We don't ask for much, but that's one thing we will ask from you guys. We're going to wrap the show up. We're going to introduce you guys to a young man that goes by the name of Ballad. He's a R&B singer, I guess you could say. Kind of like, got a little sound like a soul and R&B singer. He sounds a little bit like Maxwell, a little Prince in him, I think you could say. I think that's a fair assessment. But
look like Eric Benet.
Yeah. But you can find him on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, all at Ballad, Ballad. If you like what you hear, go give him a shout out. Let him know that we sent you. We're gonna wrap the show up here. Go ahead and hit that button.
I've been thinking about you. Been line. Been fighting battles with my pride and my desire, baby. A part of me hopes you are thinking about me on your side, but that's for sure they get on. Been trying to make peace, but it's too hard. Look at how you come and breaking my walls. Got me waiting for you all night long. Right on, right on. I'm usually the one who reach out first. Just don't wanna be the one that does this time though. Could you put your pride to the side for me? Selfish. Am I? Is it? Would you get it to me? Am I? Would you cut it? Selfish. Selfish. I wanna know how something so good turns so low down. I wanna know, wish that I knew then what I know now. If we did it on repeat, this time we wouldn't skip a beat. Trying to maintain, but it's too hard. Got me going through it every night. I leave the light on, just waiting on you. Selfish. Am I? Is it? Would you cut it to me? Am I? Is it? Baby, I'm just baby, I'm just
I can't hear you. You ain't got no audio. You fucking idiot. You ain't got no fucking audio. You son of a bitch. You ain't got no fucking audio. You hit the wrong button.
I got audio.
Oh, now you got audio. You didn't have it.
I said not bad, huh?
It wasn't bad. No, it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I like it. I like his sound. Like I said, I was going through listening to his some of his songs, and I was like, oh, I'm actually a legit fan. I like it. So, but with that being said, we are out of here.
We out of here.
Tony, let him know.
Glick's in love, y'all.
Damn right, Glick is in love.
You gotta love music, y'all. Glick's in love.
I am in love.
We're gonna take it easy since he's in love. He wasn't expressive tonight. He was very calm, and he ended the show with a fucking slow jam. Glick's in love.
Oh, I got lots of slow jams coming from Ballad. I am in love, though. That's I won't even deny that. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. You gonna hate on me for being happy and in love?
Oh no! Take care, Cupid.
Take care, Hubert. That's how we did the show.
That's it. We'll see Jeff Wednesday.
We'll see Jeff Wednesday.
We're gonna have something about the list on Wednesday.
Where's Jeff?
I'm just gonna declare myself. I'm just gonna declare myself the winner.
Peace to the kids. All y'all like to take care of your families, take care of your health, take care of home. Damn it, plain and simple.
Exactly.
Where's Jeff?
He doesn't come on the Monday show very often. With that being said, we do appreciate y'all hanging out again. We appreciate y'all listening. We'll see you Wednesday. Same nonsensical time, same nonsensical channel.
You know that
Goodbye, motherfucker.
Hit the button.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Hit the button. The hell is the button?